Policy Digest coming to you live from the Democratic National Convention. In a second, we're going to be joined by Dr. Richard Danzig, who was a former Secretary of the Navy under Clinton and currently a foreign policy advisor of Barack Obama's. I'm going to keep you very long, but obviously you've worked a lot on soft power and trying to incorporate that into Barack Obama's message. Just give us a brief explanation as to sort of how that will affect foreign policy and national security issues broadly. Like, how do you see that balancing out with the use of the military force?
Yeah, well, I think one of the things that's appealing about Barack Obama is the idea of using all the elements of national power and how important it is that we not just have a extraordinarily muscular right side of our body, the military power, but also a left side that's equivalently balanced. And now they're imbalanced. We spend over $600 billion a year on the military side. And on State Department, AID, agriculture efforts abroad, the Peace Corps, it amounts to $38 billion. So we're well off in achieving this balance. If we could, as Senator Obama has proposed, increase the size of the State Department, develop a civilian corps, build a Peace Corps that's twice as large as it is now, we're going to reap a lot of benefits. We're going to have a better American presence abroad. That would even help things like our ability to understand what's happening in the world, either narrowly in terms of intelligence or broadly in terms of cultural kinds of activities. It will give us an ability to represent ourselves to the world, and it will give us an ability when we have operations like Afghanistan to combine our military power with our ability to do things like help the agricultural development of Afghanistan so that it does, so that we have a healthier environment that gives less support to groups like the Taliban. So I think it works in a lot of different ways, and we need to give it more attention.
Great. Look forward to reading more about it.
Okay.
I just wanted one more quick question. Senator Biden is now vice president, vice presidential candidate, I should say.
Good thought, though. Hold that thought.
Obviously, he brings a lot of foreign policy experience. How do you see his addition to the team changing the foreign policy team, if at all?
I don't think it has dramatic effects on the foreign policy part of this. We've worked very closely with Senator Biden's staff people who are terrific. Senator Biden, having been chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee in the Senate, has a strong infrastructure of people, and they've already been very involved with us. Senator Biden himself has talked a lot with Senator Obama, and the two of them have worked together. I think one of the things that may not be as publicly noticed is that Senator Obama, having been on the Senate Relations Committee, still on it, has had this working relationship with Senator Biden, and my own sense is that reinforced the choice about Senator Biden. Obviously, what you gain here is a vice presidential candidate who can speak so authoritatively on these issues, and I think that will help, but it helps in the way of adding an extra engine to the plane. It doesn't really change the direction of the plane.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your insight.
You're welcome. Surely.
Have a great week.
Thanks for your